CofC Scene's final broadcast for the spring semester. I'm Drew Colbert. Making national headlines at this time, what is being called terror scare in Times Square. The NYPD discovered a car bomb on Saturday night that had failed to detonate in Times Square. This is the most recent terrorist plot on U.S. soil. I went around campus to get the thoughts of some CofC students.
I think it's terrorism is a definite threat. I mean, I don't personally feel threatened by it, but I think it's a definite problem.
It's from time to time you're gonna have those radical extremists that are able to almost go through with the plan, but you can only increase security measures so much.
I think it's indicative of the fact that our president is not taking offensive measures enough to fight terrorism. I think that if this was under the Bush administration, the city of New York would be torn up right now finding who's responsible.
The NYPD are on the lookout for a white male in his 40s who was seen on surveillance changing his shirt in an alley while looking back towards the vehicle. It is uncertain if this is the right person, as there is no video surveillance of anyone leaving the vehicle. We'll keep you updated. Also in national news, a massive oil leak off the coast of Louisiana has quickly turned into a national crisis. An oil rig owned and operated by British Petroleum exploded into flames on April 20th, killing 11 workers. Oil is now leaking into the Gulf of Mexico at a rate of approximately 5,000 gallons a day. The leak has proven to be tricky to stop, as there are 3 different ruptures of the pipe roughly 5,000 feet below the surface. This spill can have a huge impact on wildlife, as explained by local marine biologist Priscilla Wendt.
Certainly any organisms living in the water column or in the intertidal zone are at risk. Fish, marine mammals, oysters, all sorts of shellfish are at risk from being oiled. And the other concern we would have would be seabirds and shorebirds.
Right now, emergency crews are doing all that they can to stop the spread of the oil slick. However, the slick itself is roughly the size of Puerto Rico and could very well take months to clean up, for which BP says that it will pay the bill. On to College of Charleston news. It's that time of the semester again. No, I'm not talking about finals. I'm talking about selling back textbooks. For College of Charleston students, the end of the semester is a very important time. Studying and taking finals takes up most of the students' time, and for many students, it can be very stressful. Adding to the stress is the uncertainty of selling back textbooks. Several bookstores set up tents around campus at the end of semesters so that students can take the books that they paid a pretty penny for at the beginning of the semester and attempt to get a little money back. I ran into Stephen Pond, who was having trouble selling his classical music.
Well, I'm on the grind right now. I've gone in front of Barry. I haven't gotten any money for this classical music book. Going here on St. Philip and Calhoun. I got my boy over here at Starbucks. He says he's going to give me $3. But today I feel like the best option is to stand here on Calhoun and wait for traffic to go across and see how much I can get.
I also spoke with his friend Caleb Harden about how he did with his books.
It was a pretty good semester for me this year. I paid probably close to $300 or $400 for my books and got about $100 back, so I think that's a good haul.
CofC Scene would like to wish good luck to all those students who are selling back their textbooks. Well, the graduation ceremony for the College of Charleston graduate students will have an extra spectator, C-SPAN. The college has announced that C-SPAN will be on hand to cover the graduate ceremony Friday afternoon. The event is set to start at 5:30 at the Sotilli Theater, where approximately 130 grad students will take the stage and receive their degrees. The coverage will be broadcast at a later date. The big day for College of Charleston undergraduates is fast approaching. This Saturday marks the end of the line as undergrads for many CofC students. The newest members of the college alumni will dress in white and take their first full walk across the cistern. The ceremony will be split into 2 parts, one from 10 in the morning to 12:30 in the afternoon, and the other from 4 in the afternoon to 6:30 in the evening. Good luck, graduates. On an artistic note, CofC will present a sneak peek of the Spoleto USA and Piccolo Spoleto festivals. The event will be hosted by music professors Edward Hart and Robert Taylor, theater professor Todd McKerney, artists in residence Robert Ivy, and director of the Halsey Institute of Contemporary Art, Mark Sloan. It will take place on Monday, May 10th at 6 in the evening at the Simmons Center. Moving to sports, CofC women's tennis team won their second consecutive SoCon championship on April 25th after defeating Furman 4-0. CofC sailing team placed second in the ICSA East semifinals last weekend. They qualified for the ICSA National Championship from June 1st to 3rd in Madison, Wisconsin. Well, last Saturday night in Washington, D.C. was a night of fun and laughs at the annual White House Correspondents' Center, where President Obama had some fun at Jay Leno's expense.
Though I am glad that the only person whose ratings fell more than mine last year is here tonight. Great to see you, Jay. I'm also glad that I'm speaking first because we've all seen what happens when somebody takes the time slot after Leno's.
Well, that wraps it up for the spring semester. Have a great summer and stay safe. For CofC Scene, I'm Drew Colbert.